Mike Hallbill will kick it deep to Velus Jones. And the Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic is underway here in Arlington. Jones for the 2. Can't even make it to the 15. Field position yards per game, and he'll get the game's first touch and run for about a yard to the 15. Jones again to the 17. It'll be 3rd down and long. 5-man rush. Darnold on a slant. He's got Deontay Burnett. Pitch and catch, first down, but Burnett lost the football. It's scooped up by Damon Webb. This play's alive. Out of bounds at the 19-yard line for the Buckeyes.
In breaking routes than USC does, but that is loose with the football. If you're Deontay Burnett, that is way too loose right there. And you've not played for a month. And I know both of these coaches are nervous about tackling and ball security and all those things they're always nervous about in a season opener. But in some ways, with these kind of layoffs, it feels like a season opener.
The red zone with J.K. Dobbins to his left in the shotgun. Dobbins inside the 15-yard line. He picks up about... Thrown away by J.T. Barrett. Now it'll be 3rd down and 6. Of your screen, the widest receiver to the left is J.K. Dobbins. Barrett over the middle. He's got a man. Down to the 6-yard line goes Marcus Ball with a first down.
Down.
And they waste no time. Here's Dobbins trying to move the pile down close to the goal line. It'll be 2nd down and goal, just inside the 1.
The strength right behind your center.
Hold by Barrett at the goal line. He's in. That's a Buckeye touchdown.
Right up the middle, and this is what Barrett does best. No doubt he crosses the goal line there, and he adds to his Big Ten record.
John Nurnberger adds the point after. So the Deontay Burnett fumble costs USC 7.
To save himself for. That won't be his last rushing touchdown.
Another returnable kick. Velus Jones inside the 5. And again, field position on the side of the Buckeyes. He gets out to the 16-yard line. Let's take... Ronald Jones scoots out across the 20-yard line and crab crawls to the 22 for 6 yards on... Darnold has to throw it away. Tracy's sprinkle of different NFL-type blitz looks. Let's see what happens here. 3-man rush. Darnold steps up, dancing in the pocket. Floats one. Pulled in by Burnett. And he's got a first down.
It is impressive.
Play action, slings one down the sideline, climbing the ladder to try and haul it in as Tyler Vaughns, and it's a catch. The red shirt freshman. Ronald Jones tripped up and brought down for a loss. Was everywhere. Darnold off play action, steps up in the pocket, wrapped up and thrown down. Tight end. 3rd down and 18. The rush coming again. Darnold, long throw to the sideline, broken up. Reed Bedrovich trying to pin the Buckeyes inside the 10-yard line, and it's a fair catch. Tackles and a forced fumble in the win over Stanford. And now the long field for Ohio State with the 7-0 lead. And around to Paris Campbell. And he is out to the 16-yard line.
Best in the game, was an All-American as a guard a year ago, and he's going to play in the NFL for a long, long time.
And that Remington Award trophy belongs to Billy Price. That's a first down run. Up the sideline from Mike Weber.
And that's what makes him unique, as well as just setting the tone for the entirety of practice. His attention to detail and his work ethic, second to none.
Counter handoff to Mike Weber again.
And safeties have got to use their speed against the power of Ohio State.
Barrett to throw. Steps up under some pressure. Hit as he throws. And it's knocked away. Past Trojans send a blitz. Barrett in trouble and thrown down. Uchenna Nwosu right up.
Barrett home, down.
Crispin with a line drive kick. Fair catch called for inside the 40-yard line by Ajane Harris. Pretty good field position. Back to the offense, Sam Darnold. Real good field position now at his own 38-yard line. Roll out, slings one to the sideline. Tyler Vaughns across the 50. In the last 3 games to close the season, threw a pick against UCLA. That's it. Slant, busted up at the line, and it falls incomplete. Darnold on a crossing route again to Tyler Vaughns. Malapei for the first time in the game to the left of Darnold at tailback in the shotgun. Darnold finds a soft spot to Deontay Burnett. The ball comes out. Burnett dropped it. They rule it incomplete. So a fumble by Burnett that cost.
Up and down that sideline after that initial fumble, and this is again one you've got to try to find a way to secure a tremendous playoff. Didn't get it done.
And before the punt, whistles stopping play. A timeout may have been called.
Now, USC, the head coach has challenged the ruling on the field of an incomplete pass.
In the Big Ten, and was the head referee for a couple of Cotton Bowls. And Bill, would you say that that is surviving the grounds for Deontay Burnett as the ball gets ripped out just as he hits the turn?
3 things are required. You got to have control of the football inbounds, and you got to survive an immediate hit going to the ground.
So he gets hit, he survives it, and then when he is on the ground, you see that ball ripped out, Bill.
I don't.
This replay was booth initiated, and USC will not be charged a timeout. The ruling on the field of an incomplete pass is confirmed. It will be 4th down.
And it was confirmed, and Bill was right.
Like this, when you slow it down, you can make almost anything look like a catch.
Another good punt, though. From Bedrovich down inside. Deportation streaming live on the ESPN app. Barrett brought down near the
Georgia better play some keep away too.
Dobbins wrapped up. John Houston comes through, selling out. And now the Buckeyes try and spread them out. 5 wide again. Empty backfield for JT Barrett. Here comes a blitz. Barrett steps up. In stride. He's got Austin Mack. First down and more out to the 43.
A dart for the first down.
Dobbins. And a pile move for receptions against a USC team that blitzes often. Play action here. To the sideline. Perfectly timed again to Austin Mack.
That is as well.
Dobbins again. Houston with another stop.
Days later and being a warrior out there to get to this stage tonight.
Another blitz off the edge. Barrett runs away from it, and it's an errant throw over the head of Rashad. Play clock down to 5. I'm not sure they're going to get this play off. At 1, it goes to 0. Flag thrown. It's delay of game.
It's number 16, 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
Design run for Barrett. Down the sideline. And that might be a play called on third down with the idea that Barrett, he's got plenty of room. The first down and then some into the red zone. Play of the drive is a Mike Weber carry inside the 50. Barrett under center on second down and 7. Fakes it to KJ Hill, looking for a throwback. It's not there. Scrambling instead. And down he goes. Barrett, again designed quarterback run. Stood up short, and another decision now for Urban Meyer. You're going for it on in the second quarter. Sean Nurnberger from 26. And he is now 16 of 17 from inside of 40.
It's been the real drive killer.
And the return for Velus Jones has yet to make it to the 20-yard line, bringing a kickback against the Buckeyes. He won't make it again. And almost certainly his last game in the Nittany Lion uniform. There's an interception. Damon Webb. Pick 6 of Sam Darnold.
Sometimes when you fake like that, it just takes your eyes off momentarily. Right? And that's why you have got to see on those throws, you've got to see that pre-snap. And then you got
two USC
here. Deontay Burnett is going to run this slant route, and he's got to fight. Ultimately, the quarterback signs check. It's on you. It's on your interception column. But if you're Deontay Burnett, you could have sure helped your team fighting into a collision.
Velus Jones, another return. Breaks a tackle with speed to the sideline. That's an excellent return. Now close to the 30-yard line after Ohio State scored.
Into the teeth and the strength of that Buckeye front.
Broken tackle for Ronald Jones. Close to the 45-yard line before he's brought down. He'll take it again. Blasts up the middle. And a joy to talk to. Just as grounded a kid as Sam Darnold is. This time he loses yardage though. Back. Sam Darnold looking at a blitz. Floats one to no man's land. Michael Pittman broke his route off, and Darnold thought he was heading down the sideline. Pedrovich, wobbly kick to the sideline. And it goes out of bounds, doesn't even reach the 20-yard line.
That is not going to work in this matchup. He's actually probably not saying that.
Toss to the edge, J.K. Dobbins. Tripped up, maintains his balance. Terrific. Barrett to ball. Short of the first down.
The Trojans have to step up in this down and distance.
Dobbins driven back. John Houston, another tackle, and that. Now a timeout called with the play clock winding down.
From 4 to 92 for special teams purposes.
Terrific punt by Drew Crispin all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Offensively.
Ronald Jones across the fifth board. Design rollout for Darnold behind Burnett. So now including a pick 6. Another design rollout. And that time Burnett reaches the ball out. Did he get it to the first down line to gain? Very close. Well, if he's got it, it's by. It might be less than what David Smith just said it was. He signaled over to the USC sideline that he is short by an inch He might be short by less than an inch, and that's only if it's a good spot. I think replay has already buzzed down. They want to take another look at the spot of the...
After further review, the back of the ball will be placed on the 22-yard line, which results in a first down for USC.
With your details.
Play action for Darnold. Up the seam. Complete out to the 40-yard line and then some. Michael Pittman gets it to the 40. And off to Malapaya. A yard, maybe a yard now.
Guys are so well trained to set that edge with that speed inside, pursue.
Four-man rush. Arnold out of the pocket. There he goes. He'll scramble across midfield to the Buckeye 42-yard line for a first down.
This season. And I don't expect him to tonight.
Darnold looking downfield. Over the middle. He's got Deontay Burnett. That's another first down. Stephen Carr, true freshman. Maybe picks.
It just squeezes any run lane.
Darnold, another crossing route. Deontay Burnett tripped up after it. They get the snap off. Darnold in the pocket, bottled up, sacked. Ball's out. Are they going to rule that a fumble? Out of the pile comes Jerome Baker. Is it another USC giveaway? The Buckeyes.
They call it the four rushmen. They put their four defensive ends out on the field. I don't think there's any debate about that. You see the ball out early. And it's now turnover number 21 for Sam. I don't think there's any doubt about it.
The play is under further review. The ruling on the field was a fumble recovered by Ohio State.
It was Taekwon Lu.
After further review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. First down, Ohio State.
A disastrous first half for USC continues. Another takeaway in the NFL draft. That's J.T. Barrett back to work with great field position after the third takeaway by the Buckeye defense. The first two takeaways resulting both in touchdowns. Barrett off play action. Stays in the pocket. Long throw. Mike Weber. First down. And a flag throw.
Personal foul, face mask, number 24 on the defense. 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. First down.
That's the first USC penalty. But it's a costly one. So one snap. And inside the 30-yard line for the Buckeyes. Play clock down to 1. Another timeout.
Just feeling the onslaught of that rush. There's no better predictor in football than turnovers.
Design run and a broken tackle for J.T. Barrett. There he goes. Barrett to the house. Ohio State, another touchdown.
Seeing the J.N.A. Harrison by stepping up and out. He does what he does best. His second rushing touchdown of the night.
All of those questions.
You've seen it in this face. I mean, the way these guys have been screaming on kickoff coverage all night.
Bayless Jones blown up inside the 15-yard line. Ronald Jones. Now there is the edge again built by the defensive. Darnold overthrown. Looking for Tyler. He has to have that time here on third down and 13.
Press coverage, one-on-one.
Long throw. Over the shoulder, and it's pulled in by Michael Pittman. What a catch. And will that breathe?
And that is how you beat press coverage.
Darnold, another deep ball. Incomplete, almost intercepted. That is a long way to run for a Mike linebacker and Chris Ward. Another blitz, swing pass, Stephen Carr. No one out there to block for him. Somehow maintains his
masks. It's man-to-man.
And here comes the blitz again. Ohio State not even disguising that they're coming after Sam Darnold. Sam Hubbard.
Everything USC could not have done in every phase.
KJ Hill fumbles the punt. It's loose on the deck. And it's scooped up by the Trojans. Just the break that wide open at the 10-yard line. Bebe inside the 5.
Ohio State could not get in front of the big tight end.
Carr tries the right side. They think he's in. He is down at the 1. Walking into the end zone with speed is Ronald Jones. And USC gets on the board.
His 19th on the season. He has been so dynamic, and as T. Martin said, that burst is unique. And he actually has space to do it in. You get a little feel for it.
Chase McGrath tacks on the point for these two teams in the first half, and that has led to all 4 touchdowns. McGrath with a short kick. This one goes out of bounds. So now
the kicking team. Ball will be placed at the 35-yard line. First down.
Barrett still with a timeout. And 1:59 on the clock. Jet sweep. Paris Campbell. Blockers out in front. To midfield. Barrett all day to throw. Taking a shot for Johnny Dixon. And it floats out of bounds.
On the other side, any life going into halftime.
Design run for Barrett right up the middle. 3 yards shy. Well, they
and work through your progressions. A lot easier when you're dominant the way they are.
Here comes a blitz. In trouble out near midfield, and going down is Barrett. And now you wonder if Clay Helton.
We didn't hear T. Martin say that was the phase they were going to go to. They wanted to try to run it right at USC, a near block.
Harris lets it bounce inside the 5, and it's down.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 1 on the USC. Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 21, Ohio State. His foul's offset. First down, USC.
Things that can go the wrong way here going into halftime. Your defense has got some stops at some real critical moments. They have just been up against it with turnover after turnover after turnover. So I'm very protective of the football first and foremost with this field position.
Arnold to throw from the end zone. Throws it to the sideline, trying to muscle it out of bounds and just throw of the first half for USC. There's a crease to about the 10-yard line for Ronald Jones. Under 40 seconds. Now, with no timeouts left for Ohio State, USC can go to victory formation and go to the locker room.
And Ohio State's good.
Give it to Ronald Jones one more time, and that should end the half. So would you expect more of a screen game in the second half? You thought that was going to be a big part of the game plan from the start.
Well, screens, shovel passes, and jet sweeps, and just try to get that defense on their heels, and been unable to do so.
Mike Weber takes a knee. It'll come out to the 25 after for USC. And for Ohio State, Denzel Ward taking the night off, as he has already determined he's heading to the NFL. So a business decision for Ward tonight. J.K. Dobbins into the heart.
Huge advantage offense.
End around. Paris Campbell has a lane. Cuts it back to midfield.
They wanted to get involved. That's now a couple occasions where he's gotten in space and done damage.
Here's the Texas native J.K. Dobbins. Stood up and driven back. No gain on first down. To the sideline, Austin Mack reaching for the first down and comes up about a half yard. Or like third down and about a yard and a half. Barrett on a keeper, one-on-one in the open field, comes up short. Jane Harris made the stop, and now it's USC get a stop. Barrett driven back, second effort. Does he get the ball across the line to gain? Rasheem Green drove him back, but a second effort and reaching the ball out by Barrett.
I'll tell you what, that was an awesome job by Rasheem Green to make this ever so close.
USC gets the stop on downs. And the Trojans fight their way back in the game. And this play blown dead before it gets started.
Under further review, the ruling on the field was Ohio State was short of the first down.
Wasn't there a Michigan-Ohio State game that had a spot that was kind of important late in that game? Yeah, and he does not reach that ball out.
Hard to tell if his knee's down, but it looks like his elbow was down before he reached the ball out. And by his helmet.
The field is confirmed. He was short of the line to gain. First down, USC.
As Ohio State came after that run, they do just that.
Here's a play action pass. And Darnold is looking downfield. Floats one to a wide open Burnett, and he missed him.
Incompletion.
There's a screen. Caught by the tight end, Tyler Petit. And he only picks up a couple of yards. Another blitz. A rollout for Darnold. Off his back foot to the sideline. Incomplete. So it's a 3 and out for the Trojans after they get the takeaway on downs.
Make that third down completion.
Wobbly kick. A.J. Hill to the 25-yard line with the fair catch. Only a third. ESPN Deportes streaming live on the ESPN app. Here at the Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic. Back to the air. Under pressure is Barrett. Breaks a tackle on the scramble. And J.T. Barrett out to the 41-yard line or so.
The open field where I still think he's at his very best.
Jack Jones is on the field for USC at corner, trying to give them what he can. Barrett all day to throw, finds his check down. It's K.J. Hill.
Down.
Bobbled snap. J.T. Barrett keeps his composure. Another check down. Terry McLaurin driven back about 5 yards. Barrett incomplete behind McLaurin. That's a third down stop for USC.
Just opportunities they have to force these punts.
Drew Chrisman just gets it away, and what a kick it is. Spiraling behind a Jane Harris, and a big break for USC as it hops into the end zone. Out to the 20-yard NFL draft. To the ground, Ronald Jones gets to the edge. 39 yards rushing for Jones. This time a blast up the middle for Ced Ware. That's about as impressive as we have seen. Nothing there on first down this time. Darnold, long throw towards the sideline, trying to wall his man off was Michael Pittman, and it's broken up by Kemp. Calls for the ball with 5 on the clock. And a false start. Now it'll be third down.
Start 70 on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
That speed on the field.
It's another blitz. Sam Darnold extending the play, fires one across his body, right to the first down marker. And Deontay Burnett's got it. What a terrific reset. And
move the chains in 3rd and 17.
That was special.
That was. Those are the plays. Those are the ones. Those are the highlight reels that you're going to see these scouts mix. And, man, there's just not many that can do that.
Ronald Jones into the secondary. Tripped up. Jordan Fuller got him down, but not before Jones got
a little bit of juice.
Jones again.
Ones and family, and give thanks for all I have.
Play action here as Darnold heaves one deep for Mitchell. Can't haul it in. Looked like he had one arm just about set to. Third down and long. Darnold under pressure and sacked. Sam Hubbard again. So on third down, USC doesn't get.
Huge play in this game.
Bedrovich trying to change field position. Going for the coffin corner. And it's apt to start streaming now. First and 10 for the Buckeyes from their own 15-yard line. And the zone read to J.K. Dobbins.
17.
And do they have any other choice?
Nope.
Dobbins patiently allowing the blocks to set up in front of him. And he gets to the 20-yard line. Five-man rush. Barrett, well protected, slings one to the sideline, broken up, and a flag out. Oh, that is going to infuriate the USC sideline as Austin Mack.
25. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul, automatic, first down.
And even if it's a good. Harris Campbell looking to turn the corner. This time the edge set by the USC defense. And he is brought down for a loss. Blitz. Barrett over the middle. Marcus Ball. Barrett on a sprint down. Incomplete. Intended for Campbell. So it will be Crispin. This time a wobbly kick. And it takes a USC hop. Just inside the 25-yard line. Can Sam Darnold and the Trojan, if he does indeed come out, and maybe he goes number one to the Browns. Play action here. Comeback route. Fighting for it is Michael Pittman, and he makes a contested catch in front of the truth.
Done for Pittman.
Gain of 18. Ronald Jones. Cuts back to the 46.
They're one big play away from making this a 10-point game. And as Urban Meyer said to Allison, it's about momentum in college football so much these days. And right now it is at a stalemate in this third quarter between the two teams. Who's going to make the play to turn it?
Ronald Jones maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Robert. Big third down here for USC. Will it happen before the end of the third quarter as Darnold looks over, and he's running out of time if he wants to snap the ball. So they're going to go to the fourth quarter. Ewart, Allison Williams trying to keep the game alive. Big third down to start the fourth quarter for Sam Darnold. Looking at another blitz. Takes a shot down the sideline. Drops it in, but maybe out of bounds. Tyler Vaughns. The officials get together. He thinks he's in. And these are the two officials that have to decide and make a call. It looks like they're going to give him the catch.
The ruling on the field is a completed pass.
Got possession right there. That left foot is down. Is there possession there?
After further review, the ruling on the field stands of a completion. First down, USC.
And that deep shot. And the ruling on the field stands.
Was the tight end previously in the red zone, running away from coverage. a nifty little play, man-to-man coverage they expect down here. Who can you create some separation running away from?
Ronald Jones can't create separation there. Darnold floating one for Burnett. Incomplete. And Burnett had a step. Darnold. Darnold over the middle. That's going to be well short of the first down. Tyler Vaughn's brought down at the 10, makes it 4th down and 4, and without. Hits the upright. Back in play for Ohio State, starting now at their own 20-yard line.
And this tests the resolve of this defensive group, who has been really good in the second half. Really done all they can. Possession after possession after possession. They've got to continue to dig deep.
Weber to the 26. Play action. J.T. Barrett over the middle. Bobble catch made by Marcus Baugh. And that is going to set. Weber driven back after a gain of about 1.5 yards.
They're dangerous with over 3,100 rushing yards in that 12,000 plus total.
J.T. Barrett pulls it back and is dragged down in the flat. Jordan Iosefa with a really nice play, one-on-one.
And that really has been so much of the plan, it feels like, in this second half.
Four-man rush. Under pressure is Barrett. Avoids a sack and now gets tripped up. Nwosu didn't quit. And Barrett nearly escaped. That'll be 4th.
Ability of Nwosu and his ability to do so many things around the line of scrimmage.
Play clock winding down. Goes to 0. It'll be a delay of game. They did not get the snap up. A Buckeye fan felt like they came up shorter than they should. J.D. Harris trying to make the first man miss. And he gets to the 18-yard line before he is 3 scores with 9:49 to go. Now no margin for error for USC. Sam Darnold's going to have to push the ball down the field, and he'll try here. To midfield, Stephen Mitchell. Did he get in bounds? Flag down. He may have been interfered with, even if he was ruled to be out of bounds.
Holding on the defense, number 8. Penalty is 10 yards from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
That's on Kendall. 4-man rush. Darnold on the slant. Finds Burnett. Close to a first down. Brought down about a year.
Play clock from here forward.
USC got a very friendly spot. That was a first down without measurement. Quick pop pass to Burnett. Now to shot down the field. That's dropped in. Tyler Vaughn's makes a terrific catch. Out of bounds. Another shot for Vaughn's. Incomplete. Flag out. That's going to be Jeffrey Okudah, the true freshman, that's going to get caught.
Pass interference on the defense, number 29. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Let's get sick of that. Start dialing up blitzes again.
Nope.
Another 4-man rush. Darnold under pressure. Hit from behind. The ball's out. Is it another USC giveaway? Robert Landers. He's got the fumble recovery. Jalen Holmes with the rush on. And that pass rush from the Buckeyes have been the story of this game. J.K. Dobbins jitterbugging.
The ball security goes and making that top priority.
Dobbins. A couple of yards shy of a first down. Iosefa made the
field goal, couple turnovers, lack of execution down in the red zone. The difference in the second half.
JT Barrett short of the first down. Chris Hawkins made the stop, so it's a defeated season as they take on Auburn in Atlanta. A punt down to Ajane Harris, and he is bottled up inside the 3rd. Darnold looking at another 4-man rush over the middle to the 35-yard line, a gain of 6, assuming they run out of time in the last 6 minutes. Darnold shooting one down the sideline. Broke it up. Pittman.
They do. We're going to play that press man even with a 17-point lead and 5 minutes to go.
Now they show blitz, and they will bring one. Darnold, quarterback run. First down. Pulled down by Malik Harrison from behind, but USC's got to go. Another blitz. Darnold avoids a sack. Now gets bottled up and thrown down again. Counter handoff to Ronald Jones. Nothing easy. A yard, and it'll be 3rd down and 15. Darnold over the middle. Finds Imatorbhebhe. 4 yards shy of the first down. Another USC blitz look as on the slant, Burnett is able to make the catch. Once again, Ohio State bring. Three yards to Malapaya. Darnold steps up. High throw. Burnett pulls it in at the 20-yard line. Darnold under pressure. And what else is new for that Ohio State Buckeye defensive front? The pocket collapses. This piece of hardware. And the Buckeyes should be lifting as champions at the Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic. Sam Darnold playing for pride and trying to keep the game alive. Wheels to the sideline, takes a heavy hit out of bounds, and there's the flag. Malik Harrison gives him a shove, and now after the play is over, said where a running back comes over and takes a shot at Malik Harrison.
This is two things. This is immense frustration for a very proud conference champion in USC. They got bullied tonight. They just could not do anything, especially offensively. A lot of pride that they showed.
A lot to
There
go
are
over
multiple
here.
fouls on the play. Personal foul, number 39 on the defense, a late hit out of bounds. Unsportsmanlike conduct foul, number 28 on the offense. There's also number 21, USC, came off the bench. He is disqualified for fighting. Number 21. All of those fouls offset. 3rd down.
So after all is said and done, 3rd down, and now Urban Meyer is going to call a timeout defensively for Ohio State.
Ohio State.
After the timeout, 3rd down, and a long 7, close to 8. Darnold, corner route, incomplete. Intended for Burnett.
Especially that Big Ten East.
Darnold on 4th down. To the sideline. Burnett. Is he short of the line to gain? Trying to figure out where to spot the football. And he may have just barely come up short.
I'm serious. How did Iowa score 55 points? I mean, this is a USC team.
So now USC out of timeouts. Darnold. The pocket collapses, and there's Sam Hubbard. Another sack for the Buckeyes. And now the Trojans are powerless to stop the clock. Darnold running for his life again. Heaves one, a jump ball in the end zone. Broken up. In the college football playoff last year, you can't then use to get them the opposite argument in this year. Last year, they were Alabama.
Yeah.
They were.
You can match up with any of those teams when you got a group in their front four like they've got.
One more chance for Sam Darnold to try and throw one in the end zone. And the Buckeyes not letting up. They bring an all-out blitz. And Darnold heaves it to nowhere. A turnover on downs. And Urban Meyer's team. A Buckeye career of J.T. Barrett. And it is a victory knee. The Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic in dominant fashion goes to Ohio State 24-7 over USC.
Congrats, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.